Hey guys, Chas Snowden here with the FLA movement, and I'm excited to talk to you guys today. I have a brand new website, so if you need help or you need direction, please go there, flamovement.com, and you can see all the new things that we're offering. We do have a foundations course that is group coaching. We have one-on-one coaching with me that I only take a couple of clients, and I'm building out a brand new course. Especially right now when a lot of people can't afford coaching, it's something that you can use just to educate yourself at home. And then what I can do is I can do one-off coaching if you need it, or my coaches can do the same. You can go to our website, check out all our coaches. There's a learn section. You can check out like the different blogs that we have, and we'll keep adding there. Also, I have podcasts that are on the learn section. So it's an exciting thing, an exciting place. I've been working on it for a while. So hopefully you guys will have time. Go check out flamovement.com. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about designing your life. I know right now, like the world is in chaos, and I was looking around. I was working out this morning and looking around where I live. I know some people get pissed off that I show where I live all the time, but this is not where I started. I used to live in Georgia. I grew up in Northwest Georgia, and I always loved being in the sun. Spring and summer were my favorite months, and I hated winter and fall. Fall was basically depression. Winter was stay under a blanket and gain a lot of weight because all you want to do is eat comfort food. I made the decision when I turned 30 because my aunt was my mentor to move to Florida, and it was a game changer for me. I had already been doing a lot of work on myself, but moving somewhere that I wanted to live was the game changer for me. And that's one of the reasons it's called the FLA movement. The other reason is because I've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and if you go to my website, you can read my story and how I came up with the Fearlessly Authentic movement. Because I truly believe you have to learn to fear less. The only thing you need to fear is God, but to fear less and to be completely honest and authentic with where you are. Because you can't figure out where you want to go until you know where you are. So my brain coach always talks about going from A to B, and that's basically where all of that came from. You have to know where you are and become aware of it before you can know where you want to go. So all that to say, this is where I dreamed of being for years. I moved here when I was 30, but I didn't have a business. I didn't have a job. I wanted. I kept moving forward, and I kept taking chances in order to get what I wanted. And in that jumping, I found CrossFit. And for 5 years, I pursued going to the CrossFit Games. But I moved back to Georgia in order to do that. So I lived in Atlanta, hated the weather, I absolutely hated the cold, and I just dreamed of going to the CrossFit Games and then moving back to Florida. And every single thing I did was I wanted to move to Georgia just to train at Training Think Tank to go to the CrossFit Games. And then my plan was to move to Florida and enjoy the life I had built, enjoy the fitness I had built, and then change my body composition. The whole point of telling this story and telling pieces of it is to let you know that none of this happened overnight. It took me 5 years to make it to the CrossFit Games. Regionals 3 times, making it 6th, missing it by 1 place with the Training Think Tank team of time to get to where I am. And it took a lot of time to get the muscle build that I have. And it's going to take a lot of time to get to my next goal, which is completely changing my body composition and going from about 145 right now to probably 130. It's going to take a long time. But I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep designing the life that I want. And I encourage you, just because your dreams or your goals seem really far away, right now, this dream is a reality because I kept moving toward it. I kept creating things to design the life that I wanted, to design the body that I wanted, to design the fitness that I want. And I get frustrated sometimes because I focus on where I'm going. But today, in the middle of my workout, I realized that I have literally every single thing that I wanted to have when I lived in Georgia training for the CrossFit Games. And that is not because I sat still, unmotivated, with no accountability and no plan. That is because I had a coach, Kyle Ruth, walked me through how to get to the CrossFit Games. But he also taught me the mindset of showing up every day for myself. I had a brain coach. I had business coaches. I had someone in my back pocket at all times teaching me, pushing me, encouraging me to design the life that I want. They didn't pick my goal for me. They literally asked me what I wanted, and they reverse engineered the way to get there, and they just invited me to show up. And that's what I'm doing with my tribe. I created the FLA tribe, and I'm creating a movement because I really, truly believe that we can all have anything that we want if we're willing to give enough time and consistency. I have now a CrossFit Games athlete jerseys. I have this beautiful apartment where I live in the place exactly where I wanted to live, a beautiful puppy, an amazing boyfriend, and a Jeep that I always dreamed of. Like literally every single thing that I put on paper that I dreamed of and took steps to have, it happened. And so I just want to encourage you guys, if you're frustrated right now with all that's going on in the world, and I know a lot of it's it's not in your control, find the things that are in your control. And what I'm finding is the habits that you do every day, sleeping, water, the food you eat, the people you're around, the things that you put in your mind, what you're feeding in your brain, these things can completely change your life. These things are things you can control right now. You could completely change your fitness while you're at home right now, instead of being frustrated that you're out of a job. You could completely change, your activity, your fun with your family. You could completely change your relationships if you decide to show up and design your life. My tribe is designing their life. So I invite you to design yours. If you need to have a conversation with somebody to help you reverse engineer what you actually want, because you don't think that you can get there, believe me, I'm the person to help you with that, because every single thing I've gone after, people told me I couldn't do it. And, well, I did it. And big goals to come. Just as a little hint, I may be living in a van for a year and driving around the world, not the world, the United States, to do nutrition seminars and go see my clients and visit the FLA tribe. And then we have an amazing FLA excursion planned for September. So I invite you guys to come down here and see this beautiful, beautiful landscape. But if you're struggling, don't know how to design your life, let me know. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Remember, Chastity Snowden, FLAmovement.com. Check out the new website. Click on the schedule link button. Book a call with me so we can design whatever it is you decide that you want. Have a good day.